here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again after a week off due to RGL land. This season's amateur playoffs returns in full force. Welcome to the RGL Season 20 amateur playoffs on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. I am Just Jazz, I am real, and we are bringing you guys all the action tonight. Tonight's matchup will be downright medieval with second seed Bun Squad taking on round one winners OnlySpams. It's Team Demo Night versus Team Meta. Will Bun Squad charge their way into the semifinals, or do OnlySpams have some tricks hidden in their can? We're on Process, we're on Goalie Wash, and we're finishing on Snake Water. We've got three on the mic tonight as well. We've got myself, we've got Number One Rocker, and we've got Zoraspo, and we're going to bring you guys all of the action in just a moment. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. What an intro. What an intro by Just Jazz. Welcome to tonight's RGL Season 20 Amateur Playoffs, only on Is Just Jazz Real on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. I am Just Jazz, and I'm joined tonight by Number One Rocker with Zorro on his way, but we'll talk about Number One Rocker. Rocker, welcome back to Casting TF2. How have you been?
All right, man. I just, after that exciting introduction, I just got to calm myself down a little bit. I'm doing all right though, hanging in there. Come back for some TF2,
It's exciting times. Like, I've had a very interesting season, we should say. I was in RGL amateur as well, so I've played against. I don't know. I missed the demo night team, but I did play against OnlySpams. So I think this is going to be a really fun matchup. Of course, anytime you see a demo night being run full time in TF2, it is an interesting moment indeed. But this is going to be an exciting night. 3 maps, 3 opportunities to bring yourself into I guess 2 opportunities because you have to win 2 maps, but you get it. Whatever. Semifinals on the line. Semifinals on the line, Rocker. How about that? So again, this is Bun Squad, the demo night team, versus OnlySpams, the non-demo night team. So, I don't know. How excited are you for this?
I mean, you had me at demo night full time because I thought, how is this going to work out? The fact that they're, 7-1 is also pretty interesting. And for semifinals on the line and in Spam's position, it's kind of the matchup you're kind of expecting to get if you got this far. I'm kind of rooting for them in the end. But, yeah, full-time demo night. How did that even get past 2 weeks?
Because everybody else on the team is actually really talented too. Hey, on controller, by the way, who is their demo night, he's not bad. He's actually got some chops about him, right? And I think when I have watched how they play, it's not just like a what you would expect when you sometimes see these amateur teams that are trying to be funny off meta teams. Like they know how sixes flow. They I believe they're all like Highlander players in some regard too. So they know how TF2 works. So it's like a powerful team. I think often what you'll see is you'll see the soldiers bomb in, and then people follow up behind, and then after they followed up behind, then the demo knight just comes rushing in and becomes this real sneak attack wild card. So it's an interesting way of playing TF2. Thank God I did not have to play that week. I was actually absent that week. Ooh, my bad. Or else I would have just been losing my mind all game. But we can go over some lineups. We can go over, we should look at these lineups actually. We should look at some of these lineups. Let me pull up the lineups, by the way. Hey, just move your mic a little bit closer to your face. It's so funny because I told him, hey, move your mic closer away from your face pre-game. But now I'm like, no, we got to get that Number One Rocker.
Hey man,
sweet sultry tones.
I asked you if it was okay, and you're like, yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, then I had all the things in the mix come through, and I'm just like, ah.
Well, I mean, it's your sound mix, man. I'm not going to tell you how to run the show.
Listen, I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know how I'm running the show. Okay.
All the money went into the intro. It's fine.
I had exactly $20 for the budget, and it all went into me just ripping off the NFL on Fox intro. I thought it was a pretty good intro. The people in the chat, one of them loved it. I don't even think anybody said anything. So I'm gonna pull up both teams' rosters. See, I was expecting to do this today because I had the day off from work, and then they said, "Hey, how would you like to make more money?" And I said, "I would actually love to make more money." And so, like, I just wasn't able to get to it. So I'm gonna quickly run through the lineups of both Bun Squad and OnlySpams. On Bun Squad, we've got. I'm just gonna read off their logs, so forgive me if it's not their actual alias. It'll pop up as their normal alias on stream. We've got 3-3 and Dakota on Scouts. We've got Bubba Kush Banshee Boogers on Soldier and Helpful on Soldier as well. On Controller, by the way, on Demo, I'm told that's Merch and somebody else on Soldier. On Controller, by the way, on Demo Night, and then JT on Medic. On the side of OnlySpams, we've got Chauncey on Scout, maybe Zorro. I guess he was just playing the scrim on Scout. Soul and Haas as the Soldier duo. Electric on Demo, and Freaky Medic on Medic. Believe that or not? I can't believe that. But yeah, so it's gonna be a fun game. This is gonna be a fun game. I just not even talking about the teams, just thinking of all the amateur games I've ever casted on Is Just As Real or Fireside Casts or Strongest Caster, shoutouts Godfather, or Capping TV or Team Fortress TV. I've casted a lot of games. I always find amateur can be such wild cards in terms of how the games actually go, because sometimes the teams are still really trying to figure out how the game works. So it's a real slow-paced game. You want to, they're kind of like, did we push now? I guess we can push. And then sometimes the games are like so fast and so chaotic. And that's what I'm hoping for today. I'm hoping for a little bit of chaos. A little bit of chaos, right? Joker mode. I want Joker mode TF2. And I think watching a team with a full-time demo night, we're probably going to see that a little bit.
Oh, you'll get that. Yeah.
Like, I am fully expecting just to hear some crazy demo nights in, and like we catch it on the stream and it's like, what the fuck, how did that happen? But we're starting on Process, Rocker. We're starting on Process, everyone's favorite map except me. Granary's my favorite map. It's everybody's favorite map. It's a map that we pug on it, we scrim on it. You go trial for a team and they're like, hey, we're gonna play Process tonight. It's like, oh, brilliant, I've just played Process every last day of the week. What do you given that the demo night is in play versus a standard team, what do you think there's going to be some keys on this first round on Process for both teams?
Well, lots of opportunities for trimping for one, if they really know how to line it up. Lots of ramps, all that good stuff. I just want to see the most ridiculous demo bomb in with the trimp and then Soldier followed up kind of stuff. I don't know. But locking down the chokes is also going to be huge too, because if the Soldiers can get through, they're going to have a tough time keeping the medic alive. So I don't know. It's interesting considering the positions of these teams as well, where they're at in the bracket. So execution is going to matter a lot either way.
Now for you, right, because we're both med main, so we like to think we're a little bit more cerebral, that we think about the game more than our teammates who just run in and die.
Absolutely.
And they're just like, why? What happened? Like, you didn't even get a fucking buff, dude. Like you just jumped in on 150 HP. What do you want me to do? Bow you through the choke? I've done that before, by the way. Like, they're landing, you hit that bow as they're landing, and like they not just get one kill, they get 3 kills. Like, that's a good feeling. But like, let's put on our game hats, our medic hats. How would you counter a full-time demo night?
Just have my scout follow me no matter where I go a lot closer, and let my demo sort of roam free, I guess, with my soldiers. I don't know. It's interesting because, like this map specifically, like I said, there's a lot of sneaky places you get to trimp off, and a demo can just be in your face at any time, so you just have to be really aware of that and have your head on a swivel more than usual, because you don't have to worry about stickies, right? But it's just that constant pressure, go, 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 which I think they're going to be pulling off here. Yeah,
I think like the lack of the
it's It's very aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say the lack of a demo who's just able to lock down chokes all the time is
Especially on process.
yeah. Like you can just go in and take dry fights. The consequence, I think, the flip side is that when you're walking in, like there's always that constant threat of the Demo Knight just coming in out of nowhere and just getting some pick that's going to enable his team to stay through longer. I almost think that if you're playing a full-time Demo Knight team, like if you were to, this is all game theorizing about something I don't know anything about, that if you're just playing like a really tight combo and just making your combo impenetrable and doing enough damage that opens up the opportunity for the Demo Knight to run in, like charge in and get some sort of frag, like I think that's how I would play it. Now, what's going to be really funny is while we're watching this, that doesn't happen, and like they just play totally different to how I'm thinking they were going to play. But I think if you're on OnlySpams, I think your keys to victory are, especially on sack timings, like really locking down the chokes so the demo just can't fly in. But as well, like just utilizing the fact that they're not going to have choke trapped, sewer trapped, etc., to really get in and just try to take as much space as you can, anticipating the Demo Knight coming through, and then immediately just either getting past him or just fucking shooting him. My cat just jumped up on my chair. What's up, Beans? What a crazy guy. Shoutouts to P Mittens, by the way. We love Mitty. But we're not even going to give him any more shoutouts because we're going to the first mid. And who are you watching?
I'm watching Freaky Medic. No, I'm kidding. Let's get on... Where's he at? On controller, by the way. Let's see this Demo Knight mid. The soldiers are already in deep. It's sort of clear on the way, it seems. Coming back. Good bows. Now the mid fight actually begins. Looks like it's a rotational mid from Spams. Soldiers taking height. Really slow, actually, all things considered.
Well, there's the first pick. Soul going down, yeah.
But the Soldier bombs in, takes advantage of the opportunity. Back into PC is Bun Squad. Or no, Spams actually. Bun Squad getting the frag. Soldier, not helpful, being pretty helpful. Boxing him out, but he's very weak. Looking to bust their way back in. No, looks like... Actually, we have Chauncey behind. Taking down a very weak, not helpful. But it is only 2 up now. Med goes down. And so... Uh-oh.
Not a good way to start.
No, not at all. Minute gone, and yeah, Bun Squad already taken second. The fight going on in the back. Chauncey's still alive, though, causing some havoc, but not really drawing as much eyes. Gun is going up at last, though. Med just coming up now for Spams.
I want to see how they push this with the Demo Knight. The fact that there's a full-time Demo Knight is hilarious. If they drop 2, though, because Chauncey's still living behind.
Yeah, that's...
Picks up not helpful.
Right now. No.
I guess they're living up to their name. I digress. I'll see my... Hey, my day job's pretty cool, to be fair. But that's regardless.
Well, yeah, keep it. Anyway, spawn coming up. Gonna see if they're gonna catch him out. Not helpful. Jumping into sewer. Gonna have the scout come back and deal with that. That's gonna be 3-3. And Blue just building up Uber all the time. Freaky Medic actually at 60 though. Kind of a slow Uber build. Jay moving back into lobby with his team, taking the scouts towards 5. Takes a bit of spam here. But Chauncey's still back raging. Demo fight going on controller, by the way. Picking up a small pack. Just still alive though. The scout is just actually drawing more eyes than I gave him credit for. Very nice. Freaky Medic just now in Uber, so completely evened out. 2.5 minutes gone now. And just turtling on last here. Chauncey doing his best to still draw eyes, but they're going to have to take advantage of this at some point unless they just want to draw this out to a stalemate. I don't know.
Chauncey's just going around the world. He's brought 2 back as well. Like, so if you're OnlySpams, like, at least start pressuring forward. They're not going to have any doors locked down. So, like, that's your opportunity to get in, get some spam, try to get some eyes drawn your way.
Demo's in. Oh, gets the crit sword on Soul. Very nice. And there that comes into play. Nice pick, and so they're down a soldier here. They're going to take that in through 4, take the opportunity to spam down the gun here. Jay keeping up his soldiers. Gun finally goes down, but they lose Merch in the process here. Back rage on the second point from Chauncey. Uber finally popped off by Jay, and then Freaky Medic pops off his own. It's a fight over the last point. Heavy comes out, and Chauncey's completely got this back half going. Or Yeah. So he comes in through 1, and that's a nice fight on last, and a clever way to avoid the cap on last, and they're going to take this advantage to push out. Soul coming out of 2. The cap coming down from Bun Squad, taking that back. Demo once again in through 2, but he gets caught out this time by the double spam from the Soldier, Soul and Haas. And not helpful getting bounced around here on 2. Soul takes an arrow, and he's probably going to push this here with a little bit of a buff. He's going to walk out, and the rest of Bun Squad sort of backing the way out. Med getting a jump on the point, falls down. Very nicely done. Very little damage on Jay, so he's going to keep building up that Uber. Pretty even at 65 right now. Soul going down in the process. Gun now just going up on last, but with these spawns, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on.
Sorry, while you're talking, I'm adjusting stuff in the background, so keep going, man. This is vintage #1 rocker stuff right here. Although,
Absolutely.
Ooh, the Uber gets forced. Jay doesn't have yet, though. He's at 98%. They're going to repop back in with full advantage. Down 2, though. Down 2 going against Heavy. The Heavy has to die.
Yeah, clear the point. Nice. That's how you do that.
Merch with a
very nice rockets, meaty rockets, but Freaky Medic just keeping up his soldiers with those arrows. Very nicely done from both medics with these arrows. Just a slugfest on last here, but Bun Squad gonna have to back up here. Just a brutal fight over last. It's about 25 minutes left until banning time kicks in, but so much has happened in that time, and now gun going up 50% Uber, so about a 35% advantage for Freaky Medic here. Or more about 20 actually. I don't know how to count anymore.
I just want to say a quick aside. Like Freaky Medic has no cosmetics, which is so fucking powerful. So fucking powerful. Like the max aura.
It's got my respect wholeheartedly. Sort of why I'm rooting for the spam scene a bit, but minor bias aside, Bun Squad moving into lobby. Haas trading rockets with merch. It's looking good either way for OnlySpams. 100% Uber in hand for both medics. We're gonna see how they want to trade this one out this time. Not helpful. Could get in through 5 here. He's peeking, meeting Haas once again on controller, baiting the spam. But is this team known to off class? I wonder.
I don't know. Kind of.
Any more than they already do?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I just want to say, like, Merch got in so far into 5 without ever getting forced out until, like, so they I think if they lock down these doors, I don't know, locking down the doorway seems like a big risk as well, because there's always that threat, like, oh, the soldier's holding really close 5, and then all of a sudden you've got a Demo Knight running at you full force with a sword. Like,
they seem way more cautious of it now that it happened to them twice in a row and 2, so I agree with that one. But either way, on controller, making his way into lobby. Chauncey batting down the soldier at 5. Goes back to the dispenser. Not helpful, trying to bust his way in through 2, 3 peeking in through 1. But still gonna push him out right as... nope, Dakota thinks better if it backs out. That could have been some awesome timing, but it wasn't meant to be. A minute left in the round, however. So one team is gonna have to make a move or another. Merch bulldozing his way into 1, but Electric with the stick is gonna take down the demo of Bun Squad. Dakota peeking through, spots out the gun. Are they going to spam it down completely and just go for the stalemate push? Time will tell, but either way, Freaky Medic holding pretty close here. Looking like they want to do something with it.
Well, they pick up 2. The Demo Knight's only just spawned, so he's now getting back. Actually, Uber does come out. They're just taking a fat exchange here, but they haven't really gotten anything. They do pick up the Engineer. The Engineer goes down, but Haas gets Merch as well. That Demo Knight's shown his hand. It's kind of funny just to hear him come in screaming.
Oh my god, Haas just lived through all of that, just hiding in the dispenser. Demo coming in late with the charge. The Scout gonna peek with the beam on him. Could be another death though, late. And yeah, 10 seconds. Bit of time on the point, but they're just gonna fight it out and try to just stabilize. Will they go for second? They could theoretically make it if the Scouts just go unabated. But no, it's a stalemate.
Yeah, ops a stalemate. Now, here's a question for you. This is kind of just a general game thing. Are you a stalemate on last, or are you a use our advantage and push out type of guy?
Depends on how stiff the competition is and what the stakes are. In a moment like this, I don't think they really need to.
Yeah.
If they need to get points on the board, absolutely take that 20%. But I mean, you know, I'm known to you. You know me, like.
Yeah.
I'm aggressive no matter what. I'll take.
I drop my nutsack on the table. We're fucking pushing. You know. That's my perspective.
Any advantage is any advantage.
Truth fucking nuke. Anyways, next mid.
yeah, just another standard mid. They're actually holding pretty central in this one, just taking a late rotation. Now Soldier in, Merch behind, both scouts tracking him down, but that leaves him in, open to the demo. And Freaky Medic just barely getting away from that. And just standing in the doorway menacingly. Daring Chauncey to jump in. Could get pounced on by the scouts, but they won't chase any further into Sewer. But still, once again, open to the demo. Decides to go for Scorch, but it won't happen. So down 3, late death for the demo. They could feasibly push back in with all these classmates coming up.
He's standing there menacingly.
Yeah, but the aura didn't really work, and now he's on a late spawn timer, so, you know, come see, come saw. It didn't really work out to anything. But it will actually be a pause. Technically a 1 mid fight for blue, I would say, even though the log didn't say red.
Yeah, and what's interesting, I think, is the timing of this pause. Like, because you know what it's like. You've casted enough TF2 where the pause breaks out, and, you know, for the uninitiated, when a pause happens, what we're seeing right now is 90 seconds in the past, right? And so, because that's how the STV delay works. And so, OnlySpams just wins the mid fight. The opportunity for the demo night to get on their med kind of abated, doesn't really work out in their favor. And if we're looking at all the positioning relative to everybody else, like they've fully pushed out red into 2. What do you think happens in the next 90 seconds that causes this pause? I know it's a loaded question because, like, fucking, it could just be like a tech. His controller's unplugged, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's like a hold up, we just got scored on, we just got dunked on kind of pause. I think it's just a technical pause, honestly.
I like to think OnlySpams scores their first round, and Bun Squad is just like, how the fuck did that happen?
I don't know. Is the ego really that big?
You never know with AM players, dude. Like, it's a funny division. Like, it's such a funny division. Like, because you get some players who are just like, they clearly belong in playing in AM, and then you get some players where it's just like, bro, you need to be like 5 divisions above. And then you get a player like me, where I've never won an RGL playoff map in my life, and they denied me from playing med in AM, which is hilarious, by the way. But regardless, so what did you see on that mid? Because I was kind of frantically pressing between my different cameras, and I missed the Demoman charge. Like, what kind of enabled the aggression from Bun Squad?
Well, I kind of missed it too. I mean, Soldier went behind Merch and got chased down, and then I think Controller beefed the charge because Freaky Medic was just completely open in Sewer with the door open.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it closed real quick. I kind of caught the tail end of it, but then that's why he was just standing in the doorway.
Menacingly.
And then the Scots re-aggressed.
It was kind of funny just to see him just straight chilling in the doorway.
Yeah,
just like,
and then he got another charge through choke, but then he died for it, so it didn't really work out, like I said.
Yeah, I think there it looked like he just messed up his turn radius. What I would be interested to see as the match grows is whether or not he is able to like does he ever swap? Like, does he change his shields? Does he go like charge and targe or tide turner?
I don't know, man.
You know, like what is the demo night theory that he's going to be running? Fair play to OnlySpams though. I'll say like I've played against these guys, and I like Chauncey. I think is quite talented. Sol and Haas, I think, are one of the best soldier duos in amateur. And then like Freaky Medic is like pretty difficult to kill sometimes. I think this is a solid squad, much more so than maybe their record in AM would lead on. I think that they as a team have grown a lot over the last couple months playing in the div. So I think they did a really good job at holding that last point, not biting on any of the bait, you know what I mean, and just all committing like, no, fuck it, we'll go back to mid, right? And I always think going back to a mid fight is, I always find that more risky sometimes. Like, if you have to go back to the mid, you go back to the mid, right? But I think there is a lot of value in like securing some advantages for yourself and just trying to brute force your way through. But for them to no, fuck it, we'll sit, we'll chill, we'll stay on last, and then to get back to the mid fight and like fight, do well, like ride out the storm, clean up the players go behind, clean up the demo knight when he gets in your face, and then like re-push, re-aggress, and win this mid fight. I thought that was really well done from them. I think sometimes when you go against these off-class, these non-meta teams, you see a tendency of lower division players to get really frustrated at what they're having to play against because it's not what they're used to playing against. So I think for OnlySpams, if they can continue to maintain their cool, play some smart TF2, like this is, I mean, the game's competitive right now, but it'll stay competitive. But unpause happens, so we're going to see what happens in 90 seconds. I think it was just a tech pause because there was a little bit of a repause moment over there. But, that's not as sexy of a story to sell. And we're about selling stories here on Is Just Jazz TV.
Oh, well, there's a story for you. Coming around the corner with the Persian Persuader, Soul gets smacked in the face. That's a wow.
So he does switch off his
my HUD is all
his stuff from time to
Is that a
time.
death? Okay.
And they're just brute forcing their way through. Oh, he gets the demo, and he forces the Met as well. The Met, and now this is a really interesting Uber because they're being capped. They're being capped on mid, and they're just chasing this. Now red team is fully behind, or blue team is fully behind. The combo's behind. Red team's just pushing forward, and they don't care. Like if they just stack on two, like they're it's here we were waxing lyrical about OnlySpams, and like this happens. It's bad news bears. And that's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate way to do that. I guess it was a tack pause, but for OnlySpams, it seemed to be going so well, and then it just wasn't. Just death after death, and then an Uber fight, and then they technically won mid, but not really.
Yeah, but then all 5 players came in through fucking IT, and they got forced, and then just ran behind. That was an interesting play. Not sure if I recommend Demo Nice in. Gets the demo. Ooh, I guess that's the tech. The Persian Persuader. I think if you kill somebody or you pick up their ammo pack, you get an immediate charge again. And so like he can just go get a frag, immediately get more ability to charge. But they dropped 3. Yeah, freaky medic, tanking the team.
Oh my god, hitting them all. That's how you do that. And now Electric coming up from behind on the spawn, gonna receive an arrow hopefully. No, he's gonna grab the pack. But one was sent out anyway. Are they going to continue this push immediately? No. Even Ubers. Jay getting up his soldier on the pipe with arrows. And it's going to be a hold on mid. So a chance to stabilize after that just sudden collapse last round. Oh no! The force in sewer by the demo charge. You got to respect it. Trying to maybe get an Uber saw to extend it, get something more out of it, but no. And so it'll be a soldier down and a demo down. But no Uber for OnlySpams, and they'll have to concede here. Try to build up the super as much as they can, but not much they can really do. Oh, they have a soul to bomb in and gets caught out by the damage, gets pressed into the wall. Doesn't quite survive with 5 HP, will crater. Now Haas off the respawn though, so it's almost like they didn't even lose him, but they'll still concede second. Build up that Uber at 50%. Jay still with his. Sticks in 1, and I guess OnlySpams just has to pray, I guess. Because they're taking that aggression early through lobby. Going to be going through 4. And Bun Squad on the last push. Uber popped off. Soldier taking it through. And Dakota looking to maybe get some time on the point. No, not helpful. We'll get that. He'll tag out with his scout. And it'll be 3-3 by himself. Getting that second round on the board for Bun Squad. 2-0 on process. 17 minutes to go. Looking less and less likely. That was such a rapid momentum swing in favor of Bun Squad.
That ever-present threat of a demo man just charging at you with full crits, like that's
taking sewer doesn't seem like the move, I guess, unless you really have it secure and like ready to go. But with just a scout, that's really tough to hold that.
I'm just on the fucking demo night cam. Like, that's... I want to see what's about to happen again. This shit's funny to me. This shit ain't nothing to me, but this shit's everything to me, bro.
That's actually such an interesting dynamic, though, because you can basically lock out Sewer with just a demo and then pressure them into chokes and spam them down with soldiers and just hold them up. But either way, bit of a slow rotation mid. Rolling out here. OnlySpams taking the red health pack. 3-3 going down. In the process, Chauncey getting that frag. Soul waiting for an arrow. On controller. Does go down. Late death. Late spawn. So if they start taking this cap down and just pressure through choke, they can maybe get something going here. Uber v Uber.
Oof. Chauncey just... Yeah. That's a bit of a brutal one right there. And then Soul taking a fight in Sewer. He gets cleaned up. Not before trading with Helpful. Not helpful to the red team, but it's a 4v5, so it could be good. Like, we've seen this from Bun Squad already. They don't mind just dry fighting and taking this aggression. Dakota going down to some big old traps, so that's could be risky. But now I think this is where controller comes into play, just doing some funny jangle stuff.
They have the spawns coming in now. They have the scouts on the right as well. They can pressure with this. But no, Scorch going to go down to 3-3. Scout v Scout violence. But they can still hold position here as long as they don't get forced early by any kind of charges here. And Chauncey going to go down as well. Down both scouts. Soldiers need to wrap up around their medic. Nice arrow going out here, but they need to call out that demo on the right.
They've completely...
But the drop actually not helpful, coming in out of nowhere while the medic was distracted, and a drop for Freaky Medic all the same. And yeah, Bun Squad has the most advantage right now. They can just roll through, taking that midpoint, and man, that was just chaotic right there. No scouts to shoot that soldier out of the sky, man. It's just classic. Hate to see it, but it's classic.
You hate to see it. It's 2-0. I thought it was 3-0.
No.
I'm losing my mind.
You are.
Truth nuke. Uber does get forced out, or they get used. Oh, Freaky Medic dies to the demo night. Not caught on stream, but I'm sure we're going to see it in the on controller, by the way, frag video on youtube.com later on this week.
Oh, fat damage.
Oh, huge. It's Chauncey and Scorch versus the world.
And yeah, a pretty decent hold here developing. Bad damage from the now deceased.
Chauncey not fucking fearing as well.
Yeah. Oh man, that's how you get that med pick, baby.
Get it. Go on.
Demo. 19 damage. Oh man, it's gonna slink away. Unfortunate, but it's a good hold by OnlySpams with a lot of damage coming up from Electric there on the point while they were all bunched up. And so gun gonna go up from Scorch. Uber's gonna stabilize here. A bit of an advantage for Jay, but will they push it early with the dry fight? Will they take that confidence? Demo's already in on controller, by the way, just baiting out the spam.
He's not. You forget too. I mean, whatever. Like when you got the shield on, you don't take all that much spam damage, so you can just muscle in and just, I don't know, big ball it. Now, the sentries where you're gonna have to be careful. Womp womp.
But the gun does go down.
I think he was trying to draw spam away from his teammates so that they could get the gun down. That's
absolutely what he was doing, and it worked out. But they are down a demo for the time being on the respawn now. Chauncey trying to peek out with his medic. The downward spam, no sticks to worry about though, so they can kind of bully out, but no other teammates around to really support them. So yeah, that's a bit of a coordination problem, I'd say. The Uber coming in now from Jay. Haas taking the fight, too fat rocket on Emerge here, but only 71 HP, waiting for that Uber to fade. And the crits from Scorch will find 3-3, but a crit sword from Controller will make this actually a pretty even fight, all things considered here. The spawn's coming out, Scorch on heavy now. And a fat Uber saw on a not helpful. Gonna get that Uber up just a bit more. Not really workable advantage, but it's a sick frag all the same. Freaky Medic gonna survive here. Emerge gonna take the fight on 2 against Chauncey. Dakota coming in to support here, and Bun Squad stabilizing and choke. And it looks like OnlySpams is gonna try to peek out, but they don't look like they're gonna be together on this one here. Electric gonna peek out on the sword of his own. No, he has stickers. Okay, I was about to say, are they going like for like here?
Man, I love TF2. This shit is awesome.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
it's just good to be on a cast with #1 Rocker. This is my #1 guy, guys. You got to understand, this is my #1. Can they get this gun down, though? Huge spam in
Uber.
4. They're going to get the Uber forced out. Freaky just immediately counter pops. Now, what's on controller, by the way? Ends up going down. Huge cap time on the point. But Scorch as the fucking heavy, like, does not fear. Chauncey going for the med again. Does he beef? Does he beef? Oh,
I'm getting deja vu over here.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
But 30 seconds, it's a lot of time. They could technically regroup if they wanted to, maybe kind of, but I don't know. If they really wanted to go for it.
I think they're just going to stalemate it out on last again. Look Kirky Lindley.
That's cool, you know.
Like, yeah.
You could turtle. 11 minutes to go till bandy time. And Bun Squad actually not fearing themselves, going right back in. Jay has seen the Reaper's sight too many times to be afraid of it at this point. 7 seconds on the round. 90% Uber. Could be a late Uber situation as some cap time goes out here, and it does. Loose cannon and a whole bunch of rockets and heavy. Gonna just melt Bun Squad. And will it be deja vu once before? No, Chauncey thinks better of it. Goes, nope, he's gonna keep going. Screw that cap time. The medic died, but he still must frag. So 2-0 on the stalemate. I feel like that's a wasted opportunity, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, they I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to press the buttons, you know.
They technically win their mid fights, but then they can't really push on to second. So it's kind of like, we'll take the momentum when you got it. I don't know. Rolling out to another mid fight. Either way, another right side mid and off the top rope on controller. By the way, takes out Chauncey, down a scout. And yeah, Bun Squad with the man advantage off that. Haas will go down late to Merch.
Come on, hit
Sewer and taking down Soul as well.
Bro, hit the trimp. Hit the trimp. Nah, he's just walking forward, swinging. Let's see it. Let's see it. Charge in. Charge in. I want to.
There we go. Oh.
Ah. Womp.
Just bumped the shield.
And then Merch. Maybe going to. Nah, lives in 2, but.
Oh,
unless.
the corner. That was scary. Bump. Like, just.
No fear.
It's like that shark suddenly turning on you.
Dude, Megamind in the chat, by the way, has some great comments. I can't read them out on stream. I'm not going to read them out on stream. And I'm not going to disagree either. I'm not going to agree. But I'm not going to delete those. They picked up 2. How did they get 2? Like, how are these people feeding? What the fuck?
I don't know, but...
Uber's used. This is such a worse Uber on the side of OnlySpams. Unless Scorch has a huge heavy play again.
Their counter Ubers are actually pretty good on last. It's pretty remarkable, but they don't really seem to generate much with them. They sort of just know how to hold last point on payload. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's they're good at holding these points, right? Which is that's not insignificant.
No, it's not.
But I think where they're struggling is like everything else, and I don't know. Maybe it is just because the demo night is in play, and like it's just such a wild card. It's hard to play around that. But even like when they've had the demo night dead, like what ends up happening is they lose 1 or 2 players, and then all of a sudden the opportunity that they get from the man advantage just goes out the window, and all of a sudden they're on the back foot. They've got players like going behind. Dakota's just fucking killing everybody. But what do you think?
Shotgun soldier.
100%.
Shotgun pocket. Like you got to just deathball around your fucking medic, because you got to figure out, all right, who do we mind getting charged and swipe the least in front of our medic? Well, soldier, right? So I mean, just go shotgun soldier. Have your other soldier on height with your other scout, you know, and just defend against this bullshit, you know, like, and then they pull in 2, and then you just, I don't know, man, you just need to literally deathball at this point, I feel. And just go fucking old school and DM on them. Just like they are right now in Sewer. Merch gonna go down to the stickies of Electric. Real talk over. Dakota going to limp away 41 HP. And potentially an opportunity here for OnlySpams. And they just only need to run through. They don't have to worry about stickies. Just walk through, my man. And Bun Squad going to give it up and respect the space. It seems not. Them are going to jump in the space instead. Gets bonked on the pipe and eaten up by Soul as a result. But they just need to keep their eyes up into the sky and make sure they don't get bombed here late. And here comes Merch on the left side against Haas. And Merch actually going to get a nice arrow on the way out. Very nicely done from Jay. Like we've said, man, these medics are really good with these arrows. Brings a tear to my eye.
Dude, they're big balling it through IT as well. They get.
Oh man, early pop though. What are they gonna do with it? They're gonna go run right into him, but they need to get out like right now.
Yeah, you gotta at that point. Once nothing's on, you just gotta send a soldier in and try to get some sort of force, which is what they did on Jay. But it's so difficult. Like getting forced in like the worst place in IT of all time.
Yeah. And they're just gonna roll through with this advantage here. Haas goes down late to not helpful. Merch jumping in huge onto one, gonna go through two instead and can't jump out. Soul on the case, but that leaves space in for controller to jump in. Dakota gonna pick up Soul.
And they pick up enough players where like they can feasibly re-push back and hold. Like you don't have to give up the point for free now. Just again, grab your nuts, walk through. You have to get through the doorway though. Like it's taken so long for this. The Uber does come out though now.
Freaky Medic just barely getting out, surfing that rocket, surfing again. Back
Huge
to
surf.
spawn. Very nicely done, but
Almost hits the bow. Not quite though.
Ulti duo.
Truth nuke.
And that's 3-0. 5 minutes 20 to go. This could wind into a 5-0 before that time, however. Bun Squad slowly but surely grinding away. OnlySpams on process. It's again just interesting because like the demo has such high DPS burst potential, or burst potential rather than DPS like he normally does, but like it also doesn't matter if he dies really. It's just interesting because it's usually protect the demo at the very least at all costs if you can't protect your medic, you know?
Yeah, the demo knight here is just like he's a fucking pick class like all the time. Like, and he either gets high value targets or he just gets targets, and then that space being made just allows his team. Just allows his team to walk forward and clean up the rest. Like,
well, I want to see the damage logs on this one to see how much more the rest of his team is making up for the damage. Because right now the scouts are just churning up spams on mid here, and oh, not helpful. In through huge, gonna catch electric out before he can make his way out. 37 HP and a dream. Jay dead, however, so he won't receive an arrow. He'll take the pack in IT. Freaky Medic gets out, maybe, question mark, yes, receives a rocket, but back to spawn. Building up Uber, it's gonna be about even, unless Jay can get with somebody. No, actually getting caught out of spawn by Chauncey, lurking that back line once again.
Hey,
so,
Chauncey finally gets the med pick.
And just launches him up pipe there. Wow. Huge. So probably like a 40 Uber advantage if Freaky Medic keeps building here, but on controller, by the way, chased out of 5 here, taking some rockets, but will live. Jay now on the respawn, 50% Uber for Freaky Medic. 3.5 minutes to go until unlimited time. Building up that Uber now on pipe. With Jay is Dakota. And are they just going to turtle this up? They're not going to take this 50% advantage out. Did they know they had that advantage? Surely they do.
I mean, they 100% know. But now the Uber, they're finally putting themselves in a position to use through. But yeah,
what they're coming through too? No, this is salvageable.
Yeah.
They brought in Jay, leaving out through sewer. Haas in on the demo and choke. They just need to focus down these scouts. However, Haas needs to clean up his rockets. Decides to go for the pack, and 3-3 in on the combo here. And the charge not far behind. Goes down. Fat damage from Electric, but not enough. It's going to be Dakota in on the damage. Follows it up like a good scout should. Gets the demo and the medic. And Jay just not coming up off the respawn, and it's a chaos fight here at last. The sentry is up to watch it just in case, but either way, Merch's going to be bullied out of lobby. And a stabilization effort to be made by OnlySpams. Not helpful, getting spammed down to 1 HP. And now they have dispenser advantage, but will they work it?
Sorry, I'm just having a look at the damage number, or not the damage numbers,
yeah,
the kill and assist numbers from everybody else. On controller, 16 kills, 21 deaths, but Dakota is going 25-5 at the moment. And people have their theories about Dakotas, which we will not substantiate on stream, but you can talk about them in the chat because I'm not going to ban anybody. I don't care. So it's kind of a work of like Demo Knight goes in, soldiers go in, big damage is done, and then Dakota cleaning up, ... question mark? Or is there something more nefarious at play? I don't know. Again, I'm not going to substantiate any theories. But it is kind of interesting to see how these kills are shaking out. Uber does get used through 5. They managed to pick up the gun, and they managed to pick up Chauncey as well. Dakota's still in. Can they get another frag? No. And the Uber does get forced out on blue as well. That's going to force all of red out of lobby, but Dakota's just back in. Whoa. No fear. And then on controller, cleaned up by the heavy. Freaky is down. It's a 3v2 with heals. Can they pick up this one last frag? They're getting a lot of cap time, and that's going to be 4-0.
Yeah, Merch was up in heaven shooting down those rockets on top of the net there. Just fat nuclear damage on the point. On both sides, but as you can see, Dakota last alive, so Dakota the last man. 4-0, 37 seconds. If they can sweep it in that time, we won't go to extra time. But we'll have to see. Rolling out to mid. How fast can they do it? I'm on the Haas cam. Catches out the soldier that got his demo, but they are down a demo. So already off to a bad shake start for OnlySpams. Haas going to continue along this right side.
God, that's on controllers. By the way, it's music. Sorry. Unless, there we go. Finally we see it. He gets cleaned up. Haas just shooting a big old rocket straight into his face.
Oof. And we have reached
infinite overtime.
Hell yeah. Haas. Ooh. The arrow just barely missing from Freaky Medic. And his scout Scorch will be torched.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, capping up 2, Bun Squad in position to peek through here. Even Uber's actually just going to force through 3, try to get that demo, and the counter pop onto the heavy because electric does go down. Med pick or demo pick is successful. The fight in heaven though with the Ubers fading turns out in favor of not Dakota. Demo charge on the point. Ubersaw's trying to be gotten there, but it won't happen. Soldier in now, last to feed. Dakota, or Jay rather, will get out, and so will Merch. Misses the arrow, and finally receiving it on top of 2. So, yeah, who's in now? Soul. Gonna be bullying out the rest of Bun Squad as the cap goes down on to second for OnlySpams. Linking up with their Medicare, 3-3 peeking through sewer. They're just gonna take that fight through pipe, and gets the demo charge pick, and still harassing. Gonna allow the rest of this Bun Squad team to jump in on electric. Dakota surfing around point. 3-3 on the low ground. John's gonna take down Not Helpful in the meantime, but killed by Merch in return. And the jump in on Jay will survive yet again. 71 Uber with Freaky Meta coming up on their own. Spam's gonna be stabilizing on last once more, but I feel like this is gonna take a while. I don't know. Could be here for a long time. It's a pause.
Oh my god, it's a pause.
Which is okay.
Have you ever had a long day of work? Have you ever had a long day of work and you think you have time and energy for what you want to do when you get home, and then you get home and you start doing what you want to do, and you just realize how fucking tired you are? Because that's where I'm at the moment. Hey, shoutouts #1 rocker for hard carrying tonight's cast, because oh god, I'd be fucked if I was doing it myself. We love #1 rocker on It's Just Jazz Real.twitch.tv.
Thank you. Yeah, I just took my first swig of water. I needed it.
My goat.
But yeah. What do you got for me? I mean, this has been just a slow unraveling, it looks like. I mean, they look so good at the start, but maybe I guess Bun Squad needed to warm up a bit.
I think they've created opportunities for themselves where they get Uber advantage or player advantage or space advantage.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. But then Bun Squad is just they're really good at just fucking walking you down. Like they don't fear. Like Jay just puts his beam on Dakota, buffs his soldier in, like soldier bombs in, Dakota follows up, and then you've got this constant threat of on controller, by the way, just coming in and either getting on the med. And what's cool about on controller is like he's picking different players to charge at. Like it's not just I'm going to charge straight in the middle of 5 players pub TF2 play. Like he's looking for those players who are out of position or overextended or like late in the retreat and goes after them as well.
Or he just initiates with it. You've seen it plenty of times, just like this most recent push on it too. He charged in, and while the rest of the team was literally turned around, they just walked in behind their backs.
Yeah.
And just for the rest of the team.
So it's kind of it's like having a third bombing soldier.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. It's like a less important soldier, even if that was even possible. You know.
Well, it's one
like less important, like that in death priority. I mean, like,
yeah.
Clearly, it's an impact. I don't mean on impact. But,
and well, it's one of those too. Like when they're playing around the like you can't just shoot rockets at him because he takes less rocket damage. But then if he gets one kill, then that immediately
walk in.
Yeah, well, it also immediately just opens up the opportunity for him to immediately just fucking charge again if he's on the persuader, right? So it's kind of an interesting it's an interesting dynamic. I think OnlySpams, I mean they've got the work cut out for them, you know. Just the
seemed to have it at first. I don't know, but then they just kept getting met by on controller in these spots, or just have them run into them,
and they just get walked down. Like they just get walked at, and like
that's what I
kind
feel
of
like.
crumble.
It's just if they're just gonna bomb in, have more hit scan, because the rockets are the limiting factor, right? I don't really know how the shield works. Explosive fire, yeah. So yeah, run more hit scan. Why are we not doing that?
That's too easy.
I guess.
Put your soldier on shoddy.
Yeah, I mean, Medic's doing a good job of keeping their soldiers beamed up and arrowed up. It's not a question of that. It's just you're not really running the most, I guess, efficient way of dealing with this.
What if you just went heavy? Like you just
slow.
Like
they're
you
already slow as it is.
Yeah.
I feel like the soldier on shotgun would just be a happy medium.
Yeah, I suppose.
Unless they just run 24/7 engineer, I don't fucking know.
Just mini sentries all the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the play is. I don't know. I can't really.
Meta works on meta because like the small things like Scott Res or whatever, it's really situational. But when you're running an entirely different like play style to how the normal demo is,
yeah.
And especially when it's not like in a pub or meme sort of way. I don't know, man. Like just imagine invite level this,
Fucking, we'd all stop playing TF2 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. How do you actually do it except just not run meta back into it? I don't know.
If only we had like an invite player who could actually jump on the stream and just tell us why we're retarded.
Oh yeah, I think that any day of the week. Where's grape juice?
Where is grape juice? Get grape juice on the mic so he can also reminisce about how good TF2 team was, undefeated in IM, and then the team disbanded.
Okay, you're making me blush. Stop.
What a shame. I'll never forget talking to Grape Juice about TF2 team and I at LAN, and he just being mad.
last second push into last here. Essentially going down late. Uber still in the hands of Freaky Medic, I think. No, wait, pause. That's right. Damn it. So yeah, what the heck was that pause about? I don't know, but Heavy holding out with the arrows from Freaky Medic. Oh my lord! Finally gets spammed down the arrow from Jay. Medic on medic violence will finally put an end to that nonsense. And Bun Squad will have to jump in the stickies from Electric. Get 3 on the point. What? And now it's just a 1v1, 2v1. The demo around the corner, a rocket to the face, and a how do you do, says Haas. Wow. Okay, that was... What the fuck? Did I just see that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to AM, bro. Shit just fucking happens. Shit just happens in this div.
That was actually like a nuke. What the fuck?
Generational aura farming from Electric there on that last.
Why is the game moving slower now? Like, that just distorted time. Like, am I going crazy here? What? Everything's in slow motion. Did we just experience like a supernova event?
We just shifted timelines.
Holy Christ.
This is the timeline where OnlySpams goes and wins this match.
I don't even know anymore, man. The fucking merch gets destroyed, but so does Electric by on controller, by the way. Dakota's still going to try to bully his way in with this medic. Jumps up onto Plat. Demo once again with the charge. Takes down Chauncey this time. That's going to leave him open to take down Soul. But 3-3 onto Scorch. In the meantime, Bun Squad still does not have the second.
Walk him down on controller.
Yeah, they're just going to just go for frags and say screw it. But Haas jumps away, but he's just a scatter shot away. Finally capping up second. Bun Squad. 100% Uber from both medics, and seriously, man, I feel like I'm watching a demo at 80% speed. It's like the eye of the tiger here. OnlySpams is in the zone here, and it's affecting me. Because they're just holding on for dear life here. I mean, 4-0. You would have figured they would have just said, screw it, let's just go to Gully Wash and try our luck there, but now they're fighting for every inch here. They're making Bun Squad fight for every inch, and probably wearing them down in the meantime. This is the one thing that I always come back to is stamina. How long can you actually play the game for? Because I've been rang in situations before where like we played for like, I don't know, 80 minutes on one map. And it's like, dude, please just end this game. Like, holy God, we don't need to keep doing this. And it finally ended, and you're just like, do I even want to play this game anymore? But in their case, they have a whole other 2 maps to go on. So,
I do think.
Hold on, we finally have a spy. Merch is finally off-classing to something that isn't, you know, crazy.
I do think, quickly on that topic, and maybe we could talk more about it in between maps, I do think there is something about decision fatigue that happens the longer the game goes on, where it's like the first 30 minutes, I think it's easy to maintain the quality of your actions, but then as the game goes on, like, we all feel it, like, it's just like, oh, fuck, god damn, we're still playing this TF2 shit. And so, I think especially, too, like, if you're still in infinite overtime, but the mountain you have to climb to get to, like, where you're not just going to lose the map, right? Like, if you're down 4-0, but you're still in infinite overtime, like, your back is constantly against the wall, but you're still not done, right? So, like, you have to play perfect in order to not lose the match. But like that's a lot of pressure. Like, this is unironic. This fight comes in. Does he get? He's going after. He loves that gun.
For way too long. But actually, Jay
they
goes
drop
down.
Jay. They drop Merch. They've got?
Whoa.
There's 3-3. Oh my God! Please don't tell me this is how it ends. Nope.
No.
He gets cleaned up as well.
Wow, that was actually catastrophic for Bun Squad. They tried an actual off-class play, and it just did not work whatsoever. And peeking around the corner? Question mark? But anyway, what were you saying?
Just like the margin for error, like the longer the game goes on, like the less room for error you have, and the more rounds you have to climb, the more, like, I think that's where the fatigue kicks in, and the more you have to constantly, like, be thinking about your next action. Because I find it's happened to me where I've played the game for a long time. We're in like minute 50, and it's just like you just get tired. And so, like, in those moments, I constantly have to be thinking about, like, all right, what's my next action? What's my next action? Like, not thinking about whatever the distractions. Oh, I'm tired. Or I'm sleepy. Oh, when's this going to be over? Like, no. We have to stay focused. And I think that can be contagious as well. The Uber does come out though. Oh, it's too slow though. That it's going to be an Uber exchange as opposed to a full Uber advantage push.
Oh no, nobody's in choke to help out Freaky Medic though. Where'd they all go? Oh man, that's such a huge mistake. I mean, they're landing some fat damage, but I mean, it's just sort of disorganized here, and they're getting collapsed on individually here. Oh my god, nobody was in choke. Where did the rest of his team? I mean, I understand splitting and sort of falling off there and having to go through choke, but nobody was in choke to catch him? Oh man.
Well, so again, that's just kind of the stressful game. Like, everything has to go perfectly in order for you to get your foot back into the game.
Yeah,
like,
but why was everybody
decision
in
making.
computer though? That's just wow.
Computer, sir. We call it IT in this modern day and age.
Oh, sorry, I'm not from here.
Europeans. Am I right? Chauncey lives hiding in, I guess, forward spawn.
The push through one. Take out Soul. Haas in behind. Uber popped off. 70% Uber for Freaky Medic. Off the death there late. Heavy comes out, and that'll be all she wrote there. 5-0 for Bun Squad. It was a slow roll, as the kids say, on process.
Wow. What a first map. I will get you those logs. We'll look at these
1
logs.
point for Jane, 115 for Freaky Medic.
Wait, what was it?
115 points for Freaky Medic and 131 for Jay. The medics.
Let me send you these logs.
Oops.
Sent him, big dog.
Thanks, big dog.
Yeah, big dog. You know I got you, big dog.
Hell yeah, big dog.
So yeah,
And
first map going 5-0 in the favor of Bun Squad to OnlySpams.
And you know where my eyes went immediately. 2 major advantages lost. Biggest one was an entire Uber. For both medics, actually. But that sort of is a tale to tape. There's 17 Ubers for for Freaky Medic and 16 for Jay. But yeah, these frags though, Dakota sitting at 36 and 8. 320 DPM. But Chauncey there, 28, 24, and 11. 292 DPM, pretty good. But yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Dakota is definitely what was making up the difference there for on controller, by the way. 137 damage, but burst. It was just burst, and Birch. I don't know, sorry, helpful actually. 324, so yeah, I just wonder what the difference would have been if one of OnlySpam soldiers went shotgun. I wonder.
I mean, looking at just the raw kill differential, which never tells the full story. Like, we played in FTF2, like, that never tells the full story.
No.
But like, having more damage, having, you know, more frags by 7, right? But still, it's not nothing. I really think when I'm thinking about the game right now, OnlySpams, like, they had opportunities to get forward. They had, like, interesting pushes. Like, they weren't just kind of shying away from the moment. Like, they were trying to rise to the game. But when you just needed everybody to clutch up or not die stupidly or what have you, like, they would just find a way to lose 1 or 2 players, and that would immediately just give that just gives Bun Squad the opportunity to just it's like sticking a crowbar into an opening and just like wedging it as far open as you can, especially when you're going up against a player like Dakota, when you've got wild cards like on controller, like Merchant helpful, by the way, like big impacts. Like, these are players we're going forward, they're aggressing, the demo goes behind or one of them goes behind, and then all of a sudden they're bombing forward off of the back of it as well. So it's like
independent playmakers, but it's just an issue of coordination, I feel, at the end of the day. Like I said, execution is going to matter a whole lot. And We're going to have to tighten it up, especially on a map like Gully Wash, where if you're not on top of your transitions, you're not going to last very long. Not exactly the greatest scout map, So we'll see how maybe that limits Dakota's impact, considering the last map, and see if Haas and Soul can maybe step up here and Electric maybe show them how it's done running stock demo on this one instead. What do you imagine happening here? Who actually picked this map?
This would be OnlySpams' pick.
I
I do think it is a counter pick where the demo night, you're not going to have the same amount of space and same amount of opportunities just because the game it's so much more closed off than process. So I think this could really play to OnlySpams' strengths, which I do think is their soldiers. I think Haas and Soul, again, like I said in pregame, are quite good. I think they're one of the better soldier duos in the division, and so for them, just really getting utilizing the fact that the demo night's not going to have the same amount of room, and utilizing these closed off, cramped spaces to shut down Dakota, I think is going to be key. But it's also going to be one of those games where, in order for them to get anything out of the map, like you put process aside. Processes happen. Like, we can move on. But there's really no room for mistakes here too, because if you just lost, like, thinking about it mentally, you've just lost the first map. It was relatively even in terms of like a frag differential. Although a lot of those frags are going to be gotten off the back of staying on last and just killing the players who are feeding in. So, but like, you know, you were in the game, but then just mistakes and leaky doorways allow the Bun Squad to get through. You have to put all that aside.
Quick,
yeah, you got to put all that aside, and it's like, all right, we're on Gully Wash now. Like, Gully Wash, big soldier damage, big scout damage, shut down Dakota, and then just do your best. I do think OnlySpams they're in for a rough game, if I'm honest though.
Well, I think they still think they can do it. If they're gonna pick a map like Gully Wash, you probably do it with intent. I feel like process can be a bit of a coin flip map, more or less, you know, depending on the situation. But, you know, like you said, you just gotta get it out of your head and move on to what you know. And if you know Gully Wash, you know Gully Wash. You don't really need to fear anything in that one.
I genuinely think Gully Wash is... I think Gully Wash is... for me, it's always been a litmus test map.
Sure.
You know? Like, if you...
It's my favorite map, so...
You can have individually talented players, but if you guys are not good on Gully Wash, I don't think you're a good team. It's the same thing, like, if you're not good on oh, my cat just scared the shit out of me. Fucking no. If you're not good on Gully Wash and you're not good on Granary, like, I don't think you're a good team, because the way those maps play is a lot. It's more different than like a process, a Snake Water, a Sunshine, Bagel, etc. Where like it is a bit more archaic, it's old fashioned, and requires at times the team to play differently. And so I think, I don't know. I just love Gully Wash. That's all I'm going to say. I love Gully Wash. I was going to go somewhere with that thought, but then my cat scared me, and it's just like, shit, what was I talking about?
Well, more simply minded, I just want to see Snake Water too. I want to see a third map because I always love more TF2. I say it every cast. Always think of a third map.
Truth fucking nuke.
I don't care who had to pay off, just make it happen.
Yeah, well, I guess you could pay off the RGL admins, because there are allegations in the chat, and so maybe we pay off the admins. Action could be taken, but...
I'm not looking at any chats here, man. I'm just making...
No, I know. I just love TF2. I love TF2, and I love that 8 years on from my debut in Oz Fortress Open Season 25 that I'm still able to cast and like enjoy the game.
Yeah, it's always been one of those things that I love doing. Just playing the game, because You were calling me out for playing CS earlier, but that's where I actually got my start shoutcasting at all.
Well, unfortunately, CS is kind of lame.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to be the one to say it, but I'll say it.
Well,
I will say it.
The actually kind of lame part of it is that it was Counter-Strike Source. So, I don't know. It wasn't even 1.6, but what can you do? It was actually related to this group that I found to play sixes back in the day. Come to think of it. That's actually where I got introduced to it. Or where I found a way to actually do it, because I had heard about it. And then... Huh. Memory unlocked. Yeah, that's how that happened. I forgot. It all comes back to Counter-Strike, though.
It all comes back to Counter-Strike, which is why we're on Gully Watch.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird, man.
I get it.
I started with Left 4 Dead, then I moved on to Counter-Strike, and then yeah, TF2. Because TF2 was always like, I had a friend that suggested it one time, and I was like, "What the hell is this game?" And then I stopped it, and then I started it up again in high school, and then I was just like, yeah, cool. Oh, I play competitive Counter-Strike, and I play competitive TF2, and that's how I stuck around with it pretty much.
And now here we are, long after our expiration dates,
yeah,
still talking about the game.
It's surprising that I didn't give it up too, because I mained Pyro when I started, like 2-4 Pyro, backburner Pyro.
Hey, no, backburner Pyro went fucking hard, like
on 2-4. I would have a stairwell.
I was a backburner Pyro on Frontier main. That was me.
That did not exist when I started.
See, I started on TF2 on the orange box, on the Xbox, like,
yeah.
And like if they would have given you like the mercenary, the primeval warrior, or whatever the hell badges,
I wish I had
based off of when you started playing on the Xbox, I would have like the first one, right? You know, I'm showing my age here. But unfortunately, and so I didn't start playing TF2 on the computer until about 2010, 2011, maybe later. But I remember when I got the game and I was learning how the game worked. Like, I was just playing on Pyro on fucking Frontier, and I loved it because back then the backburner was still good. Like, and you could just do some janky stuff, and you think you're having this great time. You're running around like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sneak up behind these guys and get big fucking damage, and it worked, and it was awesome. And then one day I played med, and I would heal some guy, and they would say thanks, and that always gave me like a bit of a dopamine boost. Like, yeah, actually, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm healing you, and that just started a life of suffering, playing fucking med, like to the point. Oh, I'm studying to be a psychiatrist too, so it just runs in my fucking blood. Yeah. Like, yeah, you know what? I will happily make $300,000 a year prescribing school shooter pills. We shouldn't joke because this cast is brought to you by Prozac.
Yeah.
Not really.
I love Prozac.
But yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting. I've played. How many seasons of TF2 have I played at this point? I've played too fucking many. Caster's on some bullshit. You're the one watching the stream. Like, you can. We just talk. What do you want us to talk about? The game? Like, the Demo Knight just fucking goes in and kills people, and Dakota is like dropped 30 frags. Like, there you go. There's your analysis.
Boom.
Yeah. This guy says Caster's on some bullshit, bro. This is Just Jazz and #1 rocker on the cast. Like,
I'm just waiting for them to start this.
What are you expecting? Cast
10 minutes fucking pregame.
Cast, yeah, we're on our bullshit, you know. But so I love TF2, man. It's interesting. I was saying like I've got a billion seasons. This is this last season the first time in like 8 years that I played a combat class, like a full season, like dedicating myself, grinding, doing demo reviews, and I'm like, why did I suffer on med for so fucking long? Am I retarded? The answer is yes. I started playing TF2. So anyways, we gotta run it back at some point next season, Rocker. We gotta run it back.
Huh? What? No, I'm done.
You're done? Nah, you're not done.
No,
Everybody says they're done. They're never done. Med is fun, says Hemorrhoid. It says Med is fun though, says Hemorrhoids TF in the chat. Great name.
Absolutely.
Med is fun. No, because I think Med is the most fun class because it's like we were saying, it's cerebral. It's cerebral. We're thinking about the game. I
like having 5 counters in my head at once, and I also like doing the thing nobody else wants to do.
Yeah.
Because then I can do it better than them. And then they can blame me for everything that's actually their fault. It's great. That's great.
Hey, hitting those fat bows or like being like, nah, dude, we've got 10% ad. We're taking this fucking ad.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did. But, I mean, I also did have the thing I said.
Like when you call like Chad Uber pushes and they work out and your team's just like, how did you know you had 10 ad? It's like, because I played the game. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
There's a reason why I yell at you to never stop building.
Hey, never stop building. What did this guy say? Because my auto mod came up. Auto mod, quote, held a message for a reason. Sex-based terms. Allow will post it to chat. Hemorrhoid CF says solemn vow, bagel Ubers is a wet dream. Truth fucking nuke, bro.
Thanks, Automa.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding that one.
Yeah. No, he's right though. Like, no, when you make like line of sight with the med.
Well, that's the thing is I had solemn vow equipped, but I barely used it because I could never read it. I just did it for fucking help.
Bro, that's a HUD issue. That's a HUD issue.
I know, but I don't care because I counted good. I didn't need it for the fucking Uber.
I remember real shit. I remember this is some lore, chat. Are you ready for some lore? When Solemn Vow got unbanned, I was still living in Australia, and the first time we were like running it in pugs, and I just remember we were trying to push through river on Gully Wash, and I'm just like our guy on Scout, somebody was just like, Jazz, what's the Uber ad situation? I was like, oh, stupid, I forgot. And so I'm like, somebody protect me, I'm gonna go check from river. And so I dead ass get on the small health, no, I get like right here in river, and I like make I line of sight with the med, and I'm like, oh, we got 30. Yeah, gotta get a buff. And I just remember, I think it was a Dolo. Shout out to Dolo from Moz Fortress. Was just like, what the fuck is this Solemn Vow tech? It revolutionized the game. I love Solemn Vow and Medic, low key. Like, it made the game so much. It made it so much more fun to play Med, because it's like all of a sudden your ability to call for your team just increased. It's like, oh, shoot this guy, he's weak. Shoot guy that he's weak. That soldier falling out of the sky is 20 health. Right, you don't have to worry about him. Right, all these things.
That's what I feel it's most useful for.
It's
Ubers, I know how to count Ubers.
It's a good way to like check if like in a fight, like if you think you've got an advantage, you make a quick line of sight.
I mean, yeah, obviously if you're gonna be that close,
but
I'm
just
not gonna go out of my way to fucking.
Using it to call focus fires, like if you, I might personally, medic for me, medic is the information class. Like, you have the information of all your team. You now have the information of everybody else. Like, if your meta's not calling, you're fucking throwing. Like, and if your meta's not running Solemn Vow, you are definitely fucking throwing. Anyways, on to the first mid. Who are we watching, number one rocker?
Let's see how Uncontroller, by the way, does it. And
he's so much faster to the mid because Electric was, like, had a lag spike or something. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Bit of a myth, but manages to get back into the beam of Jay. Soul going down in the meantime to the Luger morph of 3-3. And now Bun Squad taking that first mid all to themselves here, and OnlySpams desperately trying to get Freaky Med out, but it's way too slow. Oh no. But Merch gets slapped up, 21 HP at the, oh my god, from the low ground, the rocket falling down. Merch gets the kill on the medic. Bun Squad still rolling through, but it is even numbers. Chauncey coming down off of river, off the high ground, but gets smacked by 2 rockets from Merch.
This is
gonna slip away.
Not a good way to start the round. Especially, like, Freaky Medic could have 100% could have lived there, by the way.
Yeah, they were so slow for no reason.
OnlySpams for like Raisin
Remember to
Bran.
die.
I'll stop. No raisin.
Okay.
No, because he said he got out for no raisin. Right?
I know what I said.
Nah, bro. Hey, shout outs Raisin Bran. That's a good fucking cereal.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what people say. Raisin Bran Crunch goes hard. Anyways, this last hole.
I'm nodding my head in approval. You can't see it, but I am. 50% Uber for Freaky Medic now 60. Bit of an advantage if they wanted to be cheeky, but no need really to be. But
yeah,
find ourselves again in a last hold situation. Now Buff Banner actually on Soul. We're going to be seeing some Shadowburn strats if he switches to the fucking black box soon enough. There's a callback for you.
Sorry, what did you say?
Shadowburn.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Bit of deep cut.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, this is what is Just Jazz Real Twitch TV is all about. Speaking of which, while we've got some downtime while we're waiting for this, follow me on Twitch because we are back tomorrow with the Insert Cheesy Bread versus Ringers in Paris game. It's not going to be anywhere else but on this Twitch channel. Hit the follow button. If you don't, you're throwing. Anyways, Bun Squad on controller, by the way, on the sticky bombs. What?
What?
Bro, I want a refund. I want a refund.
No, this is bullshit. No, end the stream, dude. This is bullshit. This is not what I came in for.
This is not what I came for.
It's boring. Come on, man. What? You can't do this. You can't decide to chicken out on Gully Wash. What are you doing?
And the Buff Banner comes out too. No, this is Battalion's backup.
Boo! Boo! Get him out of here.
We want the demo night. Chauncey goes down in lower. Dakota sneaks in behind, and then 3-3's coming in. He's unspotted. He's getting a huge amount of cap time, and that's going to force the Uber out from Bun Squad as well. Now it's an Uber exchange. Sol and Haas are both weak in this Uber fight. Haas just standing on the point. Shoot Dakota in secrets. Dakota 4 health. Barely gets out. No, gets mowed down by Scorch with the last second shot. Merch is going to be hiding in lobby a little bit of a hiding action. Everybody else is going to get out. Chauncey chases. What? Bro, just get on the cap. Just get on the cap, dude.
That is what he's been doing. I've noticed he's just chasing those frags when he should just be capping. I don't know why they're so content to not cap. They're just afraid of the push.
Man, I had a shout outs to Tidal and Big Mike because we had a long conversation about that shit after like a shitty goalie wash scrim where they were just chasing kills. I'm like, just get the fucking cap, guys. Just fucking stand on the point, please. So, Chauncey, sometimes you can get the cap. In fact, getting the cap is a lot more important than like chasing a guy who's leaving with his spawner on the way.
And they might also running into a spawner is never good. And they might also come to you if they are also willing for a fight. So
Truth nuke.
Saying on the point, it's important. It's important to both of you. We might as well stand on it.
The game is won by cap points, not by frags.
Oh, who do we got going secret? Oh, well, uncontrolled by the way. Gets
helpful.
Gold. Oh. Helpful also could go down if he gets caught out here. The arrow's now waiting for him. And it's not. Oh, Sticky's not dead in time. Manages to squirm his way out. 5 seconds on the stalemate. Coming in through main. Uber popped off. Saving the medic is Freaky Medic. I mean, saving the demo is Freaky Medic. Blah, 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 blah. This is a scrap over the last point. And it's a stalemate. I'm wondering if their strategy is to just go for rolls on mid if they get them and just roll right to last, which is a viable strategy because it happens all the time on Gully Wash, but you kind of have to roll them on mid first, ideally.
All right, Electric is a lot faster to mid this time, so.
But being backed out early into his ramp room.
Huge rockets by Soul. Ooh.
Demo going down. Oh no, it's Fat Arrow.
They've got all of the high ground here. The other team is just leaving now. They'd have to beware the Demo Knight on controller, by the way. Charging right in, but charges in. Doesn't get anything. Gets out. 3-3 just standing in the choke, just spotting, telling people what he sees. And now OnlySpams. Opportunity to get in through the choke. They've got to get through quickly, though.
seems like they baited him in on that one, but still very late to die. Oh my. But still in a weak position here. Scott goes down, Uber popped in, but are they going to be able to get much with it? Jay just now coming up on his. Not helpful, will go down, but it's a little consolation. Soldier catching out. Freaky medic, and that's a mid capture.
Do you feel like, from my POV, when I was watching that, the speed at which like they got through the choke, like, was extraordinarily slow. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of dilly. I think they were trying to bait out the Demo Knight, but like the thing is, like, when that Demo Knight, like, it just became this big clusterfuck fight and choke. I think they just have to fucking, like, they've just, for lack of a better term, they just got to man up and they've just got to get through. Like, get through the choke, take as much space as you can before the Demo Knight has an opportunity to get on top of you.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe they should just bomb in their soldiers, Uber in first, and just force out the Uber from Jay and just scrap it out. Play the post Uber, because they seem to win post Uber fights. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout either. Like, just constantly take aggression, constantly take fights.
Yeah, you're using Ubers early, but I mean, as long as you can get your soldiers in and over them.
Yeah.
And just get the force out with both of them. I don't know.
Well,
it theoretically bunker in.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was like a 6v4, right? It was a 6v4, so they had at the very least 6v5. Maybe one of them died on mid, right? Let's call it 5v4, right? So there's still opportunities that those doors aren't locked down. So like, if you just get in, because both soldiers were dead, if you just get in, like, they're not going to be in a position to contest you. You just have to, like, again, grab your balls, go through, and like know that the Demo Knight is going to be charging in on you at some point anyway. Instead, they just waited in the choke, which allowed them to be like, okay, well, their position there, 3, 2, 1, I'm charging, right? And so I think they just have to be a bit more aggressive, especially in these transitions. Get as close as you can, like, trap off the floor so the Demo Knight just can't fucking charge at you for no reason, and then bait that out and just shoot them. That's my prescription as a professional med main who's never won a playoff game in IM.
Well, we have some fat cap time coming down from not helpful. Good pressure. Uber's popped out here. Scott just waiting for the Uber to fade here. Maybe some explosives. No, he'll find none except electrics on the point. And now some fat rockets from Haas going to catch out 3-3. But Jay and Dakota will manage to... No! Sticky's waiting for him. Jay will go down. And Chauncey will chase out the rest of Bun Squad as the Pyro. Sword shot feeling out. Not going to hit Merch. Jay just now coming up off of the respawn. Freaky Medic sitting at about a 50% Uber advantage all told. It's pushable, if it needed to be said, but instead Dakota going to come up on Sniper, going to swap out, try to go for a headshot onto Freaky Medic, but I don't think they're going to use this advantage anyway, so we'll see what it actually does for him.
I forgot I had Hydra open, so I just took a screenshot and a 30-second replay of the last fucking 30 seconds. For the people on the stream wondering what that noise was.
Dakota going to take the first shot. Takes out Haas. Peeking around, takes a fat body shot onto Electric. Oh! Dispenser armor saving Freaky Medic on that shot. 3-3 going to go down in the meantime with the soldier pressure on a point. Takes out Chauncey. Not enough to support. Not helpful. Takes out Soul with a nice headshot. And the Uber in Electric, very weak. Freaky Medic saving Electric with the Uber. And now Merch is caught in as Dakota and Jay get out the river. Another failed push. Actually, Merch could... Nope, gun's still alive. I didn't hear it. Forgot about it. Object permanence is not a thing to me. And Bun Squad, actually Dakota going for the aggressive peek, in through main, trying to look for the med, doesn't find it, doesn't scope in. Spotting it out, taking out the stickies with the SMG while not helpful goes underneath to Secret to try to get some pressure on the point again. Will find Chauncey instead and goes down to the rocket of Haas in the end.
Shoutouts. Hold on. Quick shout out to Hydra Gamer 42 for playing their first ever comp TF2 pug. Let's go! Nice. Proud of you, bud. Hey, keep it up. You two could get rolled by a team running a perma demo night in AM playoffs one day.
It's the dream. I wish I had that.
Hey, while we got the stalemate, make sure you're following us. We are gonna be back tomorrow. Insert cheesy bread versus Ringers in Paris. We're gonna be covering. No, it's not. It's 0-0. 4-4-2. We're gonna be covering all of amateur playoffs as much as we can this week, next week, and then to the final. Next mid, what are we seeing, Rocker?
Seeing Electric being backed into ramp room yet again. It's looking basically like a repeat of last mid, honestly, but actually no. Bun Squad's gonna survive most of this one. Soul gonna get caught out, jumping up, and yeah, rest of OnlySpams, Scouts and Med, gonna back out to last. Concede this entirely. The Bun Squad already starting the cap on second. Look, a good team pushing forward. On controller, by the way. Gonna link up with Not Helpful in lobby, who is spamming through main. On controller gonna dive in now. Gun only a level 1, but gonna get chewed up by Soul. And Haas on top with a lip there. Spam coming out from launch pad. And a peek through shutter with Soul and Freaky Medic, actually. Could have been nice here. And a spy? Are they checking for spy? Are they committing to spy? They're committing to spy. Chauncey on spy. As Electric goes down and Merch is on direct shit. That's interesting.
Uh-oh. He's got bumped, bro. That's so funny.
And the direct shit coming in use.
The Uber comes out as well.
Dakota, the cap point gets saved by the
huge
flash
cap time on the board.
And it's not enough. There goes the first point for Bun Squad, 1-0. And the spy a little bit too late. Doesn't help that you got bumped.
The bump was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I can't like. You see him getting in perfect position, and then the demo knight just comes through baby door and just bumps him. He's like, you know, if you're Chauncey at that point, you're just like, oh, fuck's sake. All right, first sticks of the mid fight coming out. Electric kind of trapped in elbow right here. On controller, by the way, is just lurking and choke, totally unspotted, uncalled. Gets Freaky down to 26 health, and that's going to spell an opportunity for his team to walk forward if you're on Bun Squad. And they are trying to take some space, but OnlySpams not giving it up quite yet, but maybe now that they've lost the capture point. And all of Bun Squad is completely rotated over into Big Door rather quickly. There is Merch who's behind as well. If he can make his way up to River, which he's doing right now while the rest of the team are walking into River. It's a huge flank. It's a huge nuke from Merch. Does he get 4? He does. That's a 4K from one flank.
Oh, man.
And that's a full fucking wipe. Good heavens.
I'm surprised it took that long, but that's an easy 2-0 right there for Bun Squad. And that's the roll I was talking about that can happen very quickly on this map. And a bit of a tack pause, I imagine.
The first tack pause I've actually seen that comes after a round. My suspicion, if you'll entertain me for 1 second, number one rocker, is that OnlySpams goes and loses another round and it's 3-0, actually. There is STV delay, hemorrhoids.tf. Hemorrhoids. Imagine hemorrhoids took 15. So yeah, 2-0, potentially 3-0. And if you're OnlySpams, like the one opportunity you really had to push, took too long to get out of the choke. It's a tough game for them, man. It's tough to play around this demo night, and the rest of the team as well, who are playing around the demo night rather well. What are your thoughts?
I think it's just simply getting beat at this point. I mean,
yeah,
there's nothing really you can do. I think Bun Squad, demo night or not, is just a better team, obviously, especially with the 7-1 record coming in at this rate. Underdogs, all the same. OnlySpams, I feel like they're just not really taking advantage just for one reason or another. Maybe they're afraid, maybe they don't have the coordination to do it, but it's just a slow roll. And I don't know. I'm holding out hope, maybe. Mostly because I just want to see Snake Water, but 2-0 like that, it's kind of dwindling hope, especially if some of these guys just want to go to bed. Honestly.
That's how I feel at the moment. Like, I want to go to bed. Maybe make a spot of dinner beforehand. Ooh, fucking hell. Sorry, I'm just checking a few other things on my computer while we're waiting for the unpause to come in. Any thoughts from you guys in the chat? I know we've got a couple people chatting, which is good to see. We love chatters in Just Jazz TV, Real, Twitch. And again, tomorrow we're going to be back. And it's going to be great because I'm going to have Friday off, I think. Do I have Friday off? No. I work at my other job on Friday. Fuck. Regardless, tomorrow night, Thursday, we have Ringers in Paris versus Insert Cheesy Bread. The 8-bit team versus the Ringers in Paris team. I can't remember who's on their team, to be honest. No offense, Ringers in Paris. That's going to be a great game because we're going to have me. We're going to have number one rocker again. And we're going to have... No, you're going to be here. You're going to be here. I've already said he's going to be here. He has to be here. By threat of death.
Oh, God. That broke my brain. Yeah, no. Threat of death is always...
I'll personally fly out to Florida myself and put you in front of a microphone.
Oh, God.
It'll be a fun time. We'll have a good time.
Just don't blindfold me. What the fuck is causing this? It's crazy work. Whoa. But yeah, this pause, man. Ooh, these pauses are killing me. Kind of makes me think of that Dave Chappelle skit. Wrap it up.
If it goes on...
Yeah, but like, I mean...
Yeah.
Unless you're juicing up in the background there, man. Fucking, let's see it. Put it all out on the table.
What's my NBA 2027 champion predictions?
The Jazz. Utah Jazz.
Yeah, duh. Next question. Mormons gonna sweep it. Are there any Mormons that play on the Jazz?
Probably.
Okay, we're live again. We're live again.
Oh God. I heard incoming in the distance. I'm like, oh, we're live. Alright, so 2-0, where we left off. I'm going to retry again, because fuck me, I guess. I can't have a working time.
Just had underscore reload scheme forehead.
It doesn't work like that.
I want to see what happens on this mid. Oh, even better. So,
that's amazing.
Huge bomb in from Merch immediately gets cleaned up. And now that's going to spell opportunities for OnlySpams to just get walked down again. On controller, by the way, immediately gets on Freaky Medic. And the rest of OnlySpams are just having to back out with their tail between their legs, except Chauncey, who's just in again, loves going behind, loves taking these fights, dies to 3-3. It's going to be a full Uber advantage on the side of Bun Squad again. My 3-0 prediction could be coming true once more. I happen to just be a TF2 genius, as you guys very well know, all those who've been following for a long time, which if you haven't, you need to. And so it's a full Uber disadvantage on the side of OnlySpams. Bun Squad looking to push in. How are they going to push? Where are they going to push? It looks like they're going in through River. They bomb in. The Uber does get used. This gun goes down immediately. Traps cleared on the point. Traps are dead. Huge amount of cap time. The collapse on the point happens, and it's as quickly as it happens, it's 3-0. 3-0 Bun Squad, which...
Oh. Okay, you sure it's not, like, still 2-0... next round hasn't started because I just got back in.
Nope, it's 3-0. The time it took for you to realize your game wasn't working, reboot your game, and have the next game happen where they scored a round.
Amazing.
Looks like they're going... they are not even on the mid.
Wow.
Wow, what a strat. Oh.
I have not seen a turtle strat like this in a long time. And they're busting it out, baby.
Holy Chauncey with the pub engineer strat, carrying the sentry level 3 from spawn into 2.
Are they even running crits? They're not even running crits. What's the point? They are building Uber faster if they only knew it.
This is fascinating.
They've got 20 Uber advantage, honestly, and ticking snipers up on Dakota. Ooh, man, the faces I'm making on my monitor right now.
If only we had cameras, but I will never have a web camera on twitch.tv/isjustazreal.
Absolutely. No. Not even once.
Dakota on sniper, by the way.
Yeah. But, I mean, what are they really going to get with it?
Who knows?
Oh, come on. Deep peek. Deep peek. We want to see it. People want to see it.
Hey, we all know what the deal. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Get the allegations in the chat. This is your opportunity. Because we don't care. I certainly don't care. It's not like my team's in playoffs anymore anyway. There we go. Thank you. Somebody finally said it.
Oh, the collapse. Oh, never
Jesus.
mind. Outside. And the body hot. Unscoped. Oh, getting juggled. Freaky medic. Oh, no. One rocket. There we go. And Uber coming in. Chauncey, 1 HP. Into resub. It don't matter. 4-0.
Bro, I'm just going to say, like, carrying the fucking sentry from last to second, like, fully leveled up, that was pretty funny. I can't lie.
Pretty Uncle Dane, NGL. And we're running a spy. No, they're checking if they have heavy. And we're paused again. What is this toxic shit?
Well, give us your theories. I'm going to kick back and scroll on Instagram real quick.
My theory is that fucking OnlySpams rolled Bun Squad. I gotta do Duolingo. They're pausing back to talk mad shit. I don't know.
Have they said anything in the chat? Because my chat's been off the entire time.
Sort of, kind of, but
I can't even remember what my chat button is.
Nothing really crazy.
There we go. Do we want to... Let's look at the chat a little bit. Chat. We're going to look at the chat.
Chat, is this chat real chat?
From the medic. Hold on, my girl is booty calling me. She's Asian and has a fat ass. Her ETA is 5 minutes. I'm glad I read that out on stream.
FPS check. How many FPS are you getting?
I think I have it capped.
We'll take it off.
Oh, I'm getting 400 FPS.
Try 859.
Well, I have it capped at 400.
Well...
Because I've got a powerful computer that can run the game on a normal FPS, unlike you fucking scrubs. Yeah, that's called full-time job, gang. And also, I bought all of my RAM last year before the prices went fucking sky high.
Hey.
Before the fucking AI nonsense.
I built this shit in August last year. and I ordered everything in like May.
I actually bought my computer off a guy off Facebook Marketplace. But
Oh,
well, I'm not, listen, it's not a competition.
it is.
But
It is. I built both my computers.
he
I went.
he had recently had a kid, and so he had sold. Let me pull up the specs, because I remember asking my friend, I'm like, "Is this a good deal?" And he's like, "Fucking snap his hand off for this." Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. So it's a Ryzen 9 7900X 3D, an RTX 4070 Ti. It's got a Gigabyte B650 motherboard, 64 gigabytes of DDR5, two 1 terabyte drives, a 1200 watt gold power supply, and then a lot of fans. And I bought it for 1600.
What?
Yeah. No, because he had like he and his wife had like a surprise kid, and when I bought them, they were both kind of fat too. So it's like, well, it's no wonder it was a surprise. and so, and so, and so I it's just like he just had to like they needed the money, and like he's like he's like, you're getting a fucking steal. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a fucking steal. Like my friend told me I was. So anyways, so we're still waiting on the end of this pause, and we have On Controller, by the way, in the chat, and he's not following me on twitch.tv/isjustjazzreal. So how will he watch the next game tomorrow night at the same time on Thursday? Who knows? Who knows? He says, I think this is the greatest TF2 game ever. And then he says, they, as in OnlySpams, are not playing to win. They're playing to hold SMH.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that.
we can tell. Oh, the pause is over. The pause is over. We are so fucking.
Nope. Fuck you.
We are. It's never been more over. Wow, what's my fucking chat button again? I need to get this damn text box off of the fucking screen. There we go. So yeah, we're still waiting on the end of this pause. We love this pause. It's 4-0 Bun Squad. OnlySpams have to play the most perfect game of TF2 that they have not yet shown the capability of playing throughout the match in order to win this. Yep. And we are waiting. Hey, Chauncey, we're still... Yeah, we know you're still paused. Can you unpause? Because I got to go to bed. Bro, I got a mortgage that I have to pay for. But it's fine. Hey, we're having fun. We're enjoying being on stream, and we would enjoy it more. We're at 99 followers. We need one more follower, and I know half you motherfuckers aren't following. I know half y'all ain't following, so you gotta follow. Or else, where are you gonna get the notification from? The Fireside Discord? No, that's not gonna happen. Your friend, hey, look, Just Jazz is covering. Like, listen, hit the follow button. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. What's your favorite Price is Right game, Rocker?
Either Mountain Climber or Plinko.
Is there Price is Right online? Price is Right online games. Actually, I know what we're gonna do. Fucking what is it? Scrandle. We're gonna play some Scrandle. Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir. We love Scrandle. I'm a big Scrandle. Let me get this shit on the screen. Did you just say what is Scrandle?
Yes. I said what the
Chat, he doesn't know what Scrandle is, but that's okay. He's gonna be initiated here. Hold on. Okay. All right, chat. What are we picking? What are we picking?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, low key. That takoyaki actually looks pretty good. Because fuck Domino's Pizza, man. I can go anywhere in the world and get a Domino's Pizza. There's only one place like yeah.
Why even? Yeah, no, takoyaki all day.
Yeah.
Hit it.
We're hitting the takoyaki. It's a bonus round, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Smoked bologna sandwich or catorro de Rosario. Three hot dogs in one bun? Dude, it's not even a contest. And it's Brazilian hot dogs. You know those motherfuckers do it up right.
Yeah.
Plant-based shawarma. Dude, it's got to be the fish and chips.
But the Tottenham Hotspur game, though, with that, I like the shawarma. But the fish and chips, I mean, with mushy peas for 10 pounds, all right.
I just have an aversion to anything that's plant-based because it's just going to be fucking soybean seed oil slop.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, fish and chips. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jumbo hot dog versus a hot dog with ketchup for 10 quid. It's got to be the jumbo hot dog. Shout us Glentoran FC. That looks that looks lush, mate. Mate, that looks lush.
A lot. Chicken katsu curry
versus prime rib.
That?
Yeah, sorry, Saskatoon.
Canada? Saskatoon, bud. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna have that one there, bud. For $8.65. Not happening.
This Canadian accent for me. Spend time in fucking Canada.
Oh yeah, I just came back there, bud. You know.
Hot dog fries. What the fuck? Versus Real Tropero. Yeah.
One on the right.
It's not even a question.
Oh, that's disgusting. Why would you eat
a pulled pork bap with crackling for 5 quid or a hot dog? Bro, with the crackling.
With the crackling? Okay, we're live. Maybe.
All right, we will finish this game of Scrandle after this ends. Trust me. We're not even gonna look at the logs. We're not gonna look at the logs, but we will see the Scrandle.
Logs don't even matter. Just finish Scrandle.
This is why you follow It's Just Jazz Real on twitch.tv/It's Just Jazz Real. Why did my FPS tank? What the fuck?
I don't know. I see that.
I'm at 53.
Yeah, I'm at 60. Like that's why everything felt like it was in slow motion. And I have a 300 hertz monitor, so that shit looks bad. Actually, let me turn on G-Sync. Maybe that'll fucking do something.
I think it's just like STV, being STV stuff. But just finish the round. We want Scrandle. We want Scrandle. I'm enjoying this. Like I've had fun. This has been a fun time. Freaky Medic gets forced out. Uh-oh.
I feel like I'm watching TF2 in 2010. 2008.
Yow! The top 10 TF2 plays of the month. Number 4. That's my
2008 coming out first on Badlands. That's my best X time. I don't know. I can't do it.
I actually had a friend who made it in the top 10 TF2 plays of the month.
That's pretty sick.
Shout outs to Spartan and all the intellectual powerhouses. Let's see this Dakota cam. 21-2. 21-2.
Really hate to see it.
Yeah, I don't have any comments.
Oh! Deleted by Haas. Chauncey out with the left-handed sniper. Oh, nope, the cap, but the scout just almost goes unnoticed in the sign from Chauncey. Saves that one from being more embarrassing. Yikers. And finds merch.
Say it ain't so. Sorry, I was thinking about Weezer. You're a big Weezer fan, aren't you, Rocker? You
Fuck no.
love
Why'd you say
Weezer.
that? No.
You told me last night. You're like, man, I've been listening to so much Pinkerton lately. Like, what?
I've never said
Like,
that.
are we 18 years old again?
I fucking hate Rivers Cuomo, dude.
Why?
Because he's an asshole.
What did he do to you?
Oh, you don't even want to know.
Whoa! You're the half Japanese girl he wrote about in Pinkerton, huh?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Suki.
Say it ain't so. I want this game to end. I want to go back to Scrandle. The reason I want to go back to Scrandle is I'm fucking starving, by the way.
Yeah, me too. All pretense of professionalism is going out the window. Just pull up Scramble.
No. We got to finish the game. We got to see this last.
You got your Fox NFL intro out of the way, man. You got your time in the sun.
Hey, that intro went hard. You can't.
That's not what I'm not saying it didn't. But I'm saying this Uber here probably going to be the last thing that we see. Oh my God! Sniper, headshot, rocket, scout cap, 5-0, Scrandle.
Okay, give me 1 second. 5-0. It's 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. A big victory from Bun Squad. The Demonite Merchants taking the dub. 5-0 on Process. 5-0 on Goalie Wash. It was one of the games of all time. And you know what? Shout outs both teams for coming and playing. Great season from OnlySpams. You guys actually did improve. You guys improved a lot. Did we want to do a quick interview with 3-3?
Scrandle.
Or do we want to go to Scrandle? 3-3. Let us finish this game of Scrandle, and we will get you on the cast. I guarantee it. Okay?
Check.
Even if it's just me doing it on the cast. All right. A free hot dog given to me after a mix-up as an order at New York Mets. Yes, it turned out to be just a bun. For £0 or a turkey and ham pie with roasties and gravy for £6.50. At Oxford City.
Hot dog.
Hot dog?
Just hit it, man.
No. This is my game of Scrandle.
Oh, that's what I meant.
A pepperoni pizza, £8 or a tropero, beans, egg, pork belly, scratchings, farofa, and rice. Bro, that shit looks that goes hard.
That goes hard, but pizza.
That pizza does look delicious.
I would fuck up that pizza.
£8 versus £3 though.
£8 is worth it though. Look at that pizza.
All right, we're gonna trust Rocker. 3-3. If you want to get in, send me a message on Twitch. Just Raz. Hey, the pizza was right.
What do you know? What do you say?
Oh, Wigan kebab. Now that's what you call a buddy. We're going for the Wigan kebab.
Last one.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Or
cheeseburger,
hey, perfect game of Scrandle. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right. You know what? We're gonna get Chauncey in here. Chauncey, DM me right now, and then I guess I'll send you an invite to Bruh Moment server. Shoutouts Bruh Moment, by the way. We're gonna get Chauncey in here, and then 3-3. If you are interested, we're gonna get you in here as well. We're gonna get some beef in the fucking voice chat. Fuck it, we're having fun. And then 3-3. Because that's whatever. Who cares? Get in here. I think I just messaged. Don't message me on Discord. I think I just messaged you. You have to follow me on Twitch.tv. Are you Threegle on Discord? Because I just messaged you there. Okay. He says, yeah, that's me. We're let's get him in here. When you guys join, both join lobby. Join. You have to join. I have to drag you in here. While we're waiting, Scrandal from yesterday? ... Question mark. All right. What's up, Chauncey?
What's up? What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
happy.
What are your thoughts on? First off, before we even talk about the game or the Scrandal, I thought you guys improved a lot over the season. Like, I know that last game was probably a bit rough and frustrating in many respects, but I think over the course of the last few months, you guys have all improved a lot. So you should feel proud of yourself, regardless of how the season ends.
You know what? As the 10th seed, bro, we weren't even supposed to be here. You know, we punched up round 1. They didn't pick up a round on us. Going into this game, I knew it would be hard. You know, they have a guy who's apparently infinitely next up. You know, he's 8 KD, best stats in the whole div. Unlucky, you know. What can you do? But you know, going into this, we thought we had a good chance on process and on Gully. Gully's hard because I didn't realize he could like trim to our big door, and then we're like, you know what? Let's just bunker down, waste their time.
Bro, seeing you fucking build a sentry to level 3 and then just waddling with it, that low key was funny as shit. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
Yeah, it was just we just had to waste their time, make it. We were trying to hold them hostage, but you know what can you do, guys? The guys, Dakota is an interesting player.
Very diplomatic.
I'll put it at that.
Very diplomatic.
Put it at that.
So I guess for
What's
you.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, we got 3-3 in here. Hey,
what's up, my boy?
How you going, big dog?
GG's, bro. GG's.
Yeah, GG's in chat.
GG's.
How you feeling after that game, man? You know, pretty big victory for you guys.
Obviously, we feel pretty good. 10-0 victory. Double both maps. They didn't take a round on us. I don't even know if they pushed our last at a point. You know, I don't even think
never.
that happened. Right. You know, I gotta respect these guys. They came in. They knew they were outmatched. It's just fun skill and gameplay. So they're like, listen, we gotta do the hard strategy, which is bunkering. And you know, that's something that we don't know how to do. And I'll be honest, we don't know how to do that. We've never had to do that. But these guys, they've clearly mastered the strategy. They're clearly geniuses of another level, and I hope to see them in IM next season.
Yeah, no shot, buddy. No chance.
Yeah.
I'm retiring.
Yeah,
I'm retiring, everyone.
Oh, really? Wow. The game really lost a pillar today.
Yeah, you guys put me into retirement.
Really? We're really going to miss you, buddy. We're really going to miss you.
GG's, bro. Good luck next round.
Yeah, GG's.
You guys can definitely win.
Yeah, I'm sure.
GG's, brother. GG's, brother.
Yeah, GG's.
Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, you know, they came in and like immediately. Okay, so you saw the guy's name, right? Like Dakota is like a trigger bot or whatever.
I had my I had my alias config on for the record, so
really?
I didn't see it until I checked the logs, which was kind of funny to me.
Yeah, well, that was his name, and it's like, okay, well, these guys clearly are not being serious. And then, I don't know. I mean, clearly they're fucking salty that we have like a good player on our team. Like, yeah, man, Dakota's new. Dakota's new to sixes, but he's a DM god. He just is. He's just that good.
Yeah.
And if you heard our team chats, you would not think that he's a cheater, because the way this guy gets mad, it's unbelievable. It's like nothing you've ever seen. And I don't think a cheater would get this mad. Low key. I mean, I'm not a cheater, so I wouldn't know like the thought process there. But like, it's just ridiculous to me that they show up and do this. Honestly, it's whatever.
Well, I don't have any comments. I'm just kind of glad it's done. But 3-3, right? You guys have won. You're on to the next round. Semifinals, baby. Semifinals. Okay.
Semifinals, right? Who are we playing? Do we know yet?
I can pull that up on my other screen, but while
you guys have a chat open, could you guys could the broadcast see the chat?
I could, yeah. So I could see it at the entire time. Rocker just chills and does his own thing.
Yeah. Even when I play the game.
So let me.
Hold on, I'm looking at the playoff record right now.
Yeah,
we are. It is not decided yet. Maybe it is. Excellent.
Well, you'd have to go on the specific team pages of the teams who were playing tonight. The only teams that didn't play tonight were Cheesy Bread and
it is
Ringers.
Decided. We're playing Marmot next week.
Okay,
Marmot's good. Marmot's a good team.
Marmot is a good team. I am a big fan of Foe. I think Foe is a really intelligent scout. I think Otto is probably one of the best flank scouts in the division. Like, not even like, if I was making a team from like AM players, like Otto would be my first pick. Like, not even kidding.
Interesting.
I think he's very, very good.
Yeah, I think.
And then I think KRP is a really good soldier, and the rest of they have a really well-rounded squad. So I think they will pose some interesting questions for you guys over the course of the
I mean,
the
if
match.
you look at our match logs, Marmot was one of the few teams that took rounds off us this season, and it's well deserved because they're good. They can think. They're confident players. I think they have strengths or we have weaknesses, and so I'm excited to see how we play. Yeah. I hope we get to play some fun maps because Goalie Wash is not my favorite map. I'll be honest with you.
And just quickly, I'm going to update the other scores. Team name finger. This was the one that Rocker wanted to cast.
Yeah.
I think they're still playing, but they are on map 3. They're on Granary.
They're on Granary. Fuck.
They are currently up. They won on Goalie Wash 5-0 in 17 minutes, and then they lost on Bagel 3-4. Fucking nail biter that one. And then are currently up 4-0, 19 minutes played. So feasibly looking that team name Finger is going to go on to the next round. And then obviously insert Cheesy Bread versus Ringers in Paris on stream tomorrow night, which you're only going to know about if you're following on twitch.tv/JustJazReal. Which, by the way, 3-3. You haven't followed me yet, so you got to get on that.
Oh, you know what? That is my bad.
You know what? And we're gonna.
Are we still on the Scrandle, by the way?
We're still on the Scrandle. And so I was gonna say we're gonna wrap this up because I do want to go to bed, but we're gonna finish this game of Scrandle. So you as the victor.
Listen, you guys have fun with
no. You're in this. You're in this. You're in. No. You're in this.
You're in this.
You're in this. No. You're in this. You are in. This is non-negotiable. This is non-negotiable.
Listen, man.
This is non-negotiable. Left or right. Pull port back. It doesn't. We're all rookies in our own sense. Left or right. Left or right. We're gonna speed run this.
No price tag is tough. I'll be honest.
Yeah. The Silas Bow is kind of where I'm going, but this is your.
Yeah, I mean, I think the bread is definitely. It looks a lot more interesting. I'll be honest. The bread on the left is kind of very
kind of not. It
doesn't a lot of seasoning. Doesn't
look appetizing.
Basic, right? I mean, okay. Let's be honest about both of these foods. Neither of them look that amazing.
No, the one on the right looks a lot better than the one on the left.
Right. There's some green in there. It's a little interesting. The left is just kind of like an orange and red blob in the middle.
All right, so we're gonna go on the right. All right.
I think we're going right here. Yeah.
All right, left to right. Oof. Loaded fries or pies, chips, mushy peas, and gravy.
I gotta be honest. I'm going with the one on the left here.
Easy. All right. Next one up, we got sausage in lump or pies, chips, and gravy. Just go.
What is it with British people and putting pies and everything?
Hey,
no?
Listen, I lived in Australia for 4 years. A good meat pie goes fucking crazy, dude.
Really?
It's unbelievable.
I'm not a connoisseur.
Well,
let's go. I think we go with the one. I don't know. It's a sausage in there. Let's go with the one on the right. I think right.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong one.
The right.
We would have got that one right.
Wow.
He got it right. I misclicked.
Okay, well, let's go with the one on the left here. 12.55 is kind of crazy, but I think it looks.
It's American tax.
Yeah.
Chili dog with an Aperol spritz versus a mince meat pie. with chips, gravy, and mushy peas.
I think we gotta go left.
All right, 3 more. Lock in. Coops, deep fried mincemeat and onion. Fuck yeah, now that looks good. Versus homemade chicken curry with chips and a bit of naan bread. It looks like.
I think we gotta go right. That honestly looks pretty appetizing.
All right, last 2. Garlic fries with cheese pizza or the Sin City lobster poutine.
$32 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, $32. I can't.
That's honestly
that.
let's because the one on the left is not that bad. It looks like a regular Domino's, Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah, it just looks like stadium grub.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with stadium grub.
USA teams. I think this is World Cup. No, on the left.
No, this would have been like a qualifier of some sort or a friendly.
Yeah, but it's 2022. Isn't that? Yeah, what? Oh, you're right, because it wasn't in the U.S. I'm stupid.
Yeah, you're good.
Qatar.
Hey, first
instinct.
Right.
Let's do one on the right.
Not bad. It's a Scrandal Natural over here, ladies and gentlemen. Breakfast box for £8.
Northern Line play it.
Or fish and chips with mushy peas and for £11.
I don't like the look of mushy peas ever.
Mushy peas actually kind of go hard too. I can't lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I like peas. Like I don't understand the need to mush them. Like what is that? Just eat a pea.
It's just tasty, I guess. Left or right? Last one. Let's talk
left.
All right.
Honestly, looks way better, and it's cheaper.
Hey, this guy's a Scrandal Natural. If it wasn't for me misclicking, because that first one was me, we get all of them in quick succession. So well done, 3-3. Congratulations on a game well won. Good luck next week. We are going to be covering that live on twitch.tv/itsjustjazzreal. And Rocker, any shout-outs before you go?
Just everybody that came out, both teams that played. I don't know, something to do. Just Jazz, of course, for getting me in on this. And Team Name Finger for playing Granary.
Truth Nuke. 3-3, any shout-outs?
Yeah, thank you for having me on broadcast. I got to air my grievances a little bit. I'll be honest. I was a little tilted after that. I'm not going to try and hide it. But, I guess respect to them. And good night, everybody.
Very good. And my shout-outs real quick. Shout-outs to everybody who's ever played on Bro Moment. This is our old server, and we still use it from time to time. Shout-outs both teams. Good luck to you guys next week. And shout-outs OnlySpams for a really good season. Like I said, I thought you guys have improved a lot over the season. You guys too, obviously. Shout-outs to my team from this last season as well. I hate that it can only be 30 character. And then shout-outs to my cat Beans and shout-outs to my dad. That is going to conclude our coverage of this day's RGL quarterfinal Bun Squad versus OnlySpams. Be back here tomorrow night because we will be streaming Insert Cheesy Bread versus Ringers in Paris, a game you do not want to miss, as well as next week trying to get both semifinals if we can squeeze it if they're on 2 separate days. And of course, we're going to be on the final, so you got to you've got to subscribe, you got to follow, you got to tell your friends because we will be back here tomorrow night. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. See you tomorrow.